we have the new Crimson Gaia Dragoon. Hello everybody, hope you're having a wonderful day today, because today we're going to be reviewing the Crimson Gaia Dragoon. Now, the way you obtain this is the same method you would obtain the Crimson Storm Pegasus. They do a whole thing with the CoroCoro, you have to get the CoroCoro, you do like the order thing, whatever, yada yada yada, you wait a bit, and then you eventually get it.
And you pay.
And you obviously have to pay money, that's the thing too. But yeah, it does look super cool. Now, I actually do have the original Gaia Dragoon here, and I do remember reading my comments from the original video I did the review. So this Gaia Dragoon actually comes out from the Flare Dragon random booster, and this is, I believe, is the original color scheme. And apparently the name for this, or at least I guess the HASBRO name, was STRATA Dragoon. And the owner for this bay is Daichi. Daichi kind of, I actually was watching some of the old, I was watching a fight between Daichi and Kai. And I actually like the fight. The Daichi reminds me of Kuza from Burst, because I never actually watched the old generation, so actually seeing it, I kind of like the character. I don't know if people like the character or like the bay itself. So this bay does look super sick, and the positive to this is actually the parts, because we can finally have an around disc with paint on it. And if you don't know, the around disc actually wasn't that, I don't think the around disc was bad at all. I think the issue was just that it wasn't that tight, so that's why there's not really much use for it. However, and I will do the comparison thing in a second, however, since there's paint, that means when it's on stuff like Judgment, it's going to be really nice. So let's go over the part by part, I'll get the scale, and then after we'll do some battles. Alright, so here we have Gaia Dragoon, and like I'll keep on saying, the original stickers look pretty clean on it. Especially when you look at the original one. Yeah, seriously, I don't know why they modified the stickers. I prefer the original. In terms of the appearance, again, obviously the difference would have been, the stickers would have been red instead of like the purple ones. But yeah, the blades are orange on the original. This one is light blue. And of course, just change the red. Around disc, I don't really think it needs too much of an explanation. It is actually based off, I guess, Gaia Dragoon. Gaia Dragoon actually did have like 4 metal balls on it. It's actually kind of cool. They actually made a disc that actually is based on the gimmick. So around is really interesting. So it does have 4 balls. I think these balls can move, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can feel that this is moving. You can kind of see it right there. So it is a good disc, I would say. It's probably really good for stamina combos. It's just that the only issue was because since there's no tight version of this, no real reason to use it. But if you actually get this one, you can get a tight one since it has red paint on it. Hunter Dash, which I believe Hunter originally came from Killer Death Scyther. And yeah, there's a Dash version of it. You know, that's what it looks like. It looks really cool. So if you're wondering what the gimmick on this is, so it has a cool gimmick in concept, but in reality it just sucks. And I apparently found out that even originally it wasn't even that good either. So basically it has these 2 little blades right here, and they free spin in the battle, and they're supposed to give you extra attacking whatever, but the gimmick kind of sucks for burst, because if you think about it, with how it works and everything, if it hits it, it's just going to stagger, so that hit's going to really slow it down. And the battles I've done with it before, it just like slows down like crazy, so I feel like if it never had the blades to begin with and it was just like this shape, it would have been really good. Because Gaia Dragoon, unlike previous old gens, in the center actually has metal. You'll notice that it actually has metallic paint just like the other one. There's metal in the middle, so it has a center where there's actually metal, and the teeth aren't even that bad. So I do have a scale right here, quickly. Let's just weigh the stuff. So the Gaia Dragoon layer is about 17.68. The purple one is about 17.71. Let me just make sure. So 67. Yep, so the purple one is heavier. Purple around disc is about 27 grams. Painted around disc is about 20, almost hit it there, 27.12. So good to use it. Plus it's tight either way, so it doesn't really, in general, it's still better to use. 6.02 for Hunter Dash, and then after, what do we got? So now for the final weights for everything, we have the Red Gaia Dragoon at about 50.76 grams, and then after we have the other Gaia Dragoon, which is at, let's see, should be heavier, maybe like 51? No, wow, literally just 1 gram. That's actually, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Or at least recently, 1 gram of difference. By the way, this is good, this has good teeth. Like, not even just because it has a dash driver. Like, if I put something like bearing, it's still pretty decent, all things considered. All things considered. Like, I don't know. If Gaia Dragoon didn't have that dumb gimmick on it, it would have been like a cool lair to use. It's just, well, I'm gonna do battles now, so I guess we're gonna see. Alright, so here we have the stadium set up, so test launch time. Let's try to get this. Gaia Dragoon. Yeah, I think Gaia Dragoon spins pretty nicely. It does look nice too when it's spinning. I just try to go to the center right now and just try to catch it. It does look really nice when it's just spinning, I want to be honest. I love how it looks. But again, appearance isn't everything. Just because something looks good doesn't mean it's going to perform good in Beyblade. Usually the rule is the cooler the Bey looks, the worse it performs, which is literally almost always true. So now we're going to be doing some battles, testing this Bey out just to see how good it actually is. So let's begin. Let's first test it out against stock Union Achilles in its stamina mode and power mode also. Okay. Another thing too is that, you know, those blades will hit the stadium wall and that will really not help that Bey at all. You see that? You see what I mean with that staggering thing? Do you see what I mean? It just staggers like 2-3 hits and it's done. Let's try to do that again. I could maybe see, like, maybe if you put this on Extreme Dash, maybe it could be good to pocket out opponents, but I honestly don't recommend you use this lair. I'm going to do a quick test just putting bearing. I don't know why I'm going to put bearing. I just really want to see it with bearing to see if it really close, it can just, like, beat it for hits. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. All right, well, what if I give it Atomic, huh? What if I give it Atomic? Maybe if I give it Atomic, it'll be able to beat Achilles. Maybe. Come on. Yeah, it still has that problem. Oh, that sucks. Man. It keeps on staggering. You can't do anything about it. Whatever. So clearly against Union Achilles, I can't even beat it, but let's try this in attack mode. Okay. And we get lucky today! We get lucky because Achilles scraped the stadium, and that would be the only other way Gaia Dragoon could win. Alright, next up, we gotta do Gaia versus Gaia. Come on. Why wouldn't we do that battle? Alright, let's first do purple. Then we'll do red. It's actually kind of cool seeing these two battle. It's dumb blades against dumb blades. I don't know. Who's gonna get it? I'm actually sad that was really, like, close at the end. Oh, they both actually gotta click off each other. I don't like that. Come on, red. Prove you're better, red. Come on. Wow, these are, you know, like, these. I was kind of expecting a bit more. I don't know what happened. All right, well, let's try Storm Pegasus Random Booster. Maybe it can win against that. Now, it probably can't, but we gotta give hope, you know. Hey, it could beat. Yeah, good. Okay, so I was gonna say, if it loses to Storm Pegasus, it doesn't even have a good. The stock combo on that booster's not even that good. All right, got 1 click, 2 clicks off that. Poison Hydra. Time for that rematch. I originally actually did 3 battle against the Flare Dragon and Hydra and Dragoon. Dragoon did not perform that well, but maybe, oh man. Like, maybe this time, maybe. I just wish Gaia Dragoon was better, because it looks so cool, but it just sucks. It's so weird to, man. That's really an RIP. I mean, this base still probably good to pick up just for the Hunter Dash and the Around Disc. Let's try Crimson Storm Pegasus against Crimson... Okay. Red Dragon Gaia Dragoon, but still, I should be able to... No, I lost that one. I saw Pegasus give that giant... And that was a couple of clicks, my god. Come on! Crimson versus Red Dragon! Come on, Dragoon! We got this! We can't lose to Pegasus! I mean, we probably will, but we shouldn't. Alright, alright. I can clearly see I'm being outclassed right now. Alright, let's try it against Regalia Genesis. Alright, let's actually try to see. Could you imagine Gaia Dragoon on Hybrid? It probably would still... Jesus. Gee, I saw that hit. I'm actually afraid one of the blades might break against Regalia, so we're not going to battle against Regalia anymore. Alright, let's try Apocalypse. I don't even think if you change the tip or anything like that, it could do anything. Because I think it's just how the Bay is. It just wasn't... I don't think it's really meant to perform that well. I think it's just cool. I really do think it's just the parts that you get for this Bay that what's make this Bay good. Alright, let's try Dead Phoenix. Come on! Come on, beat Dead Phoenix! At least knock off the armor! Use like a double cutter attack or something, I don't know! Oh my gosh! I'm gonna keep on losing in this video, aren't I? Well... Hey, big hits! Okay, well, I mean... At least I was able to knock off, like, the dumb armor on it. So that's at least kind of cool. Alright, so next up, let's do Gaia Dragoon against Judgment Pegasus. I may or may not have picked mostly red base for this video just to make it go up against it. I was about to say, if it could actually be Judgment, that'd be pretty swell. I think I can win now. Come on. It's the battle against blades! Come on. Oh god. Alright, don't mess with the Fafnir, noted. Alright, I got Chosi Valkyrie up. I'm just really hoping I can at least get like one cool burst in this video. Probably not gonna even get that, to be honest. You know, I really did expect this. I really did expect this. Alright, well next up is gonna be Buster Excalibur, Sting Charge. Can I do anything? Wait! Wait! No, I'm done. Alright. Dragoon, you gotta give me something here. Alright, what about Crash Ragnarok? Come on. It's Crash. I should be able to win. Now, watch how Crash, like, does a burst on me. Swear to God. Look, I wouldn't mind losing the stamina, but, like, Not against Crash. I'm sorry. Not against Crash. No, why'd you have to hit the wall, Gaia? You could have won. There we go. All right, Gaia, I'm proud of you. You finally got one win that's really not that impressive, but I still like it. All right, next up, Chosi Spriggan. After that, I'll just end off with one match. Honestly, I'd probably, if it weren't for the other parts, this would probably get a low rating from me. Yeah, because look at how it performs. It doesn't perform that well. It just really is like... Okay, final match against El Drago. If it beats El Drago, I want to be like GG. Alright. MFB number 1. It's tight. Like, listen to that. So, that painted around disc is really worth it. Like, that would really... I'm thinking just the layer on its own is probably like just like a 5, maybe like a 4. Because not if the teeth are bad, I'd probably give it like a 2 or a 3. Maybe like a 5 or a 4 for the layer, but the rest of the parts are just solid. That is why I'll probably give this Bay a 7 out of 10, but maybe a 6.5 out of 10, most likely. I think that's probably the most fair rating for it. I think, honestly, this is so close to the original Gaia Dragoon that they, where's the recolor I have? The recolored Gaia Dragoon right here. Or Strata Dragoon. Honestly amazing. Really cool. And that's going to be it for now, so thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.